1 in 4 women experience some sort of loss, whether it be a miscarriage, stillbirth, or infant loss. And 2 years ago, I became a statistic. In 2013, I delivered my triplets more than 17 weeks premature. We are blessed with 1 survivor, but 2 of my children didn't make it. My daughter Abigail passed away shortly after birth. My son Parker, he died just shy of 2 months old. It's a club no parent wants to ever join, but for those of us angel moms and dads out there, there is help getting through the hardest days of our lives.
It's the miracle of life. A sweet lullaby plays throughout St. John's Hospital when a baby is born.
From people decorating their doors to the stuffed animals and the flowers coming in the rooms. Lots and lots of excitement and lots of family and loved ones.
It's a moment of sheer joy for new moms, but the pregnancy leading up to delivery can be tricky.
Oftentimes they get admitted to the hospital for more surveillance, and our ultimate goal is to deliver healthy babies.
A number of concerns can emerge, from lack of movement in the womb to slowed growth and other issues.
But unfortunately, as high-risk physicians, we do see women at very high risk of losing their pregnancies, and it doesn't always work out fantastic every time.
Which can lead to every parent's worst nightmare.
It's very, very difficult for us as nurses and physicians even to have to tell them that unfortunately they won't have a baby to take home.
When a baby passes away here at the hospital, they're given a box like this one. And this one is my daughter Abigail's. She passed away shortly after birth. And inside, there are different things that are keepsake memories, things like her hospital bracelet, or they made a special little Abigail, little with angel wings necklace for her. This is all we have. This is the only tangible thing we have from our children. And for us, it's a wonderful reminder that our children did exist.
The staff at St. John's works together to create a support system for the family, making it as comfortable as possible as parents say goodbye to their newborn.
We want you to spend as much time with your baby as possible because this is all the time you're going to have with your child.
It's a heart-wrenching, somber day that parents of angels will never forget. And even though they spend just a short time on Earth, those little babies leave big memories that will never be forgotten.
As a physician, you try to separate your emotions, but unfortunately, you're a human being and it's hard to do. And sometimes coming home after a rough day is difficult.
It's really hard. It is. Every nurse deals with it differently, but I know that we never forget these babies. We never forget these people's faces.
There is help out there for grieving parents. The SHARE program is a national nonprofit that began in Springfield. The group meets once a month at St. John's Hospital. For more information and the resources on child loss, just head to my Facebook page. Just search Stacy Skryzak. Coming up next week, how a unique group of volunteers is creating special gowns for angel babies. It's the last thing on the mind of a grieving parent, picking out that final outfit for your baby. But a unique charity in Illinois is taking care of that for hospitals here in Springfield and across the country.
No?
It was the perfect addition to the Carter family.
When we told them we were having a baby, they were just so excited. And then when we got the news that we were having a little girl, it just felt like our family was so complete.
But that moment of happiness was met with tragedy as their baby girl Everly was born still last month. As reality began to sink in, the Carter family was given a special keepsake at the hospital.
They brought out several to me, and of course they were all beautiful. And I picked out the most blingiest, sparkliest one I could get because I knew that's how I would dress her.
These unique gowns are the brainchild of Janet Scheller, mother to Allison, who passed away in 2012.
She was born at 35 weeks on December 23rd, and she lived for 24 hours.
After experiencing the devastating loss, Janet began her mission to give back in honor of her baby.
When I had her, there was nothing like this around here, so we had to shop for a gown for her.
And that's when Allison's Angel Gowns was born.
We take donated wedding dresses and we cut them down and make them into angel gowns, and we donate them to local hospitals and hospitals across the United States for parents who lose their babies.
Janet turned to Facebook to find volunteers who could sew What began as a small effort grew overnight, with more than 40 volunteers sewing thousands of gowns.
And to know that we've helped them from having to go in and deal with other people happily baby shopping when you're not doing the same thing is just awesome.
Volunteers spend hours designing these beautiful dresses. You can see the details, the little details for every beautiful angel. Once they're completed, they are packaged up with a card here. It shows who donated it and who created it, and then they are sent off to hospitals across the country.
And every time you make one and you look at it and you get it done, you think of the baby that might be wearing it. And when we get the letters back from the families that once they have received it, it's such a blessing, and it keeps you going and knowing why you do it.
A rewarding moment that's touching families during a heartbreaking time.
I think that's what's the most healing for me, is knowing that I'm helping someone else as they start this journey of child loss.
Giving parents like Kim a precious gift to last a lifetime.
It's such an amazing thing what they do. I can't thank them enough. I mean, she was buried in something very beautiful and handmade, and it fit her perfect.
It's a heartwarming story of hope. You may have heard the term rainbow baby. It's used to describe children born after a miscarriage, stillbirth, or infant loss. And it's a term a Decatur couple is proudly embracing as they recently gave birth to one of their own.
No, I was done. If you asked me, are you having more kids? No, I'm done.
But sometimes life throws you a curveball. And that was the case for Ben and Beth Winnick, who were surprised to find out they were expecting a fourth child.
Life is crazy sometimes, and we, kind of thought that three was good. So when we found out, I kind of thought that I would be panicked, and I wasn't.
But after a normal pregnancy, Beth experienced complications at the halfway mark.
We lived on that hope. The chances of his survival were very, very low, but we hoped and we prayed, and we had so much support from friends and family.
It was depressing. I mean, I can remember sitting across the room from her, laying on the couch in the hospital room and just not knowing what to do. It's just devastating.
On March 1st, 2014, they welcomed their son into this world at only 22 weeks gestation. Holden passed away a few hours later.
And when he came out, he was perfect. He was just not ready.
And he was around love. That's all he knew. In the very, very short time he was here with us.
8 months after their baby passed, the Winnick family was surprised once again. Beth was pregnant.
It was our first year grieving our loss, and at the same time excited about a new pregnancy. We were scared, and we were anxious, and we were excited.
It was a difficult and nerve-wracking time for a family who experienced the tragedy of child loss. But on July 15th of this year, a wave of emotions as their healthy baby boy Atticus was born.
It was bittersweet. It was amazing to have Atticus here with us where we could hold him, and we knew we were going to be taking him home.
It filled my arms. My arms were empty for a baby, and he filled a part of me that was missing, but it wasn't Holden.
While Atticus is in their arms, their angel Holden remains in their hearts.
I don't think there's a day that I don't find myself tearing up for Holden a little bit, but I can't help to feel that that his place was to, I don't know, teach me about life in a different way.
An important lesson as they move forward in life, these days embracing the term rainbow baby.
We've got blankets and onesies and everything you can think of that are rainbow themed.
Celebrating that beautiful rainbow after weathering a life-altering storm.
He's the hope that there's just proof. there's wonderful things at the end of the rainbow. I mean, he's our little pot of gold.
Stacy Skryzak, News Channel 20.